Hi everyone, welcome on my channel. I'm Charlotte and today I'm bringing you a new episode of Taiwan in the Global News. What I want to talk about today is something that I have seen coming back in many newspapers in many different languages, and that is the fact that Taiwan donates 10 million masks to many countries over the world who need it. So this news appeared in many different countries and many different languages. For example, in Belgium, in the Knack, on the 1st of April, there was an article with the title, I'm gonna translate this for you, Taiwan donates 10 million of masks to the most affected countries. And then on the 1st of April in Italy, in Corriere della Sera, there was an article with the title Coronavirus, Taiwan donates 10 million masks but remains outside of the World Health Organization. And then the last article I want to talk more in depth about is published by the Taipei Representative Office in the Netherlands. They had a press release and they had an article, Taiwan in solidarity with the Netherlands. The articles I found in several languages were all kind of saying the same thing, but I decided to translate one for you that was in Dutch, and so you can have an idea of what was written in these articles. So, title, Taiwan in solidarity with the Netherlands. Taiwan sends hundreds of thousands chirurgical masks to the Netherlands. The masks were sent on the 7th of April and are destined to go to the staff of hospitals and other care facilities. The Taiwanese government has decided to donate 10 million of masks to help other countries stop the spread of the coronavirus. Taiwan has been doing well containing the spread of the virus in their country and has received a lot of praise in the foreign media. Taiwan's approach and results are surprising, as the country is at distance of 180 kilometers from China and has been excluded from the World Health Organization. So that is basically what they say. But in this Dutch article, there was something more that they talked about that I didn't find in other articles, and that's that when in 2015 an explosion found place in a water park in New Taipei City, the Netherlands was one of the first countries to offer skin tissue to help many victims, and Taiwanese are still grateful to the Netherlands and happy that they can offer help in return. The donation of the masks is a sign of solidarity from Taiwan to the Netherlands in this global challenge. The fact that I found these articles in many different languages, like in English, French, Dutch, and Italian, means that it's probably spread out over Europe and that you can find it in many more languages. So this gesture of Taiwan of donating all these masks really didn't go unnoticed in the foreign media. And I think it's so amazing that even though Taiwan has all the bad circumstances, like being excluded from the World Health Organization, so they don't have access to all the information, and also being so close to China, you would expect that they would be one of the biggest victims of this epidemic, but they still manage the situation greatly, and I hope they can continue to stay safe and healthy. And I think it's amazing that on top of that, they also reach out to other countries to help. I recently found an interesting hashtag on Instagram, and that was Taiwan can help. And I think this hashtag is probably also used on Twitter and spreads a little bit of awareness that Taiwan is not just a powerless little part of the world invisible to most people. It's a real well-organized country with a strong spirit that is there to help others when they need it. So like I said in my previous video about the global news in Taiwan with Zoom, I'm gonna read some of your comments that I got on that video. Xiao Hao Chang, I hope I said that correctly, writes, I like this project, we can understand point of view from different countries. Hope you make more of these videos about Taiwan in the international news. I definitely will, especially with people like you who support me so well. Thank you very much. One person said, Taiwanese government not only blocks Zoom, but also blocks Huawei 5G equipment. However, many European countries use them because they are cheap. It is so dangerous. Okay, I agree, that's so dangerous. And even in my family, there's a person with Huawei. But I think it's not just Chinese products. I don't know what you think, but I think there's so many apps, even from the US, even Facebook, Instagram. I can't say I completely trust them at all. And I feel like we agree to so many things because no one has time to read that whole list of agreements. You need more than one life if you want to read everything. So I think we often agree to things we don't really know about, and just in general, that's pretty dangerous. Freeman Su writes, it is nice to see you again from YouTube. Please stay safe with your family and come back to visit Taiwan again after this COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you so much, Freeman Su. I'm staying safe with my family, and I really hope from the bottom of my heart that all of you guys are staying safe too. I hope we can get through this all together. Another comment is from Richard Howe. I hope I don't say that wrong. I really like this kind of project from the perspective of different countries. It's fun to discover where I lived for a lifetime. Thank you so much, Richard. I really like this subject myself. I like to talk about the news, but I was afraid that this video would be a complete miss and that nobody would want to watch that. So I'm very grateful that there's some people like you who are encouraging this project. Thank you. So these were some of the comments that you guys left on last time's video. I'm gonna do the same thing with the comments from this video, put it in on the next Taiwan Global News video. And if you want to be the first one to see a new video when it comes out, don't forget to click subscribe and also the little bell to get a notification. Thank you so much for watching, and see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye!